Have you ever paused in quiet of an evening, gazing out the window, and wondered aloud to yourself, what if I pursue that dream with just a bit more heart? What if the choices I made back then had been guided by something deeper, something that could have led me to true greatness? It's a question that tugs at the soul for so many of us as we navigate the richer, more reflective chapters of life. Perhaps in our 50s, 60s, or beyond, we've accumulated wisdom from years of experiences, triumphs, and trials, yet sometimes we feel that spark of potential flickering, waiting to be fanned into a flame. But let me assure you, my friend, greatness isn't a gift bestowed upon the fortunate few at birth, nor is it confined to the vigor of youth. No, greatness is forged in the everyday moments, cultivated through deliberate traits that anyone, yes, even you, right now, can nurture and embrace. Today, we're going to embark on a thoughtful journey together, exploring the 12 profound traits of people who achieve greatness. These aren't fleeting trends or superficial tips. They're timeless pillars drawn from the lives of real individuals who turned ordinary existences into extraordinary legacies. We'll dive deep into each one, unpacking why it matters, how it manifests, and illustrate it with vivid examples and heartfelt stories of relatable folks just like you, people from the US, UK, Australia, and beyond who face midlife crossroads and emerge stronger. By the end, I hope you'll feel not just informed, but truly inspired to reflect on your own path and take that next meaningful step. So, settle in, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's begin this conversation that could very well change the way you see your future. Trait 1, resilience. Resilience is that inner fortitude, the quiet yet unyielding strength that allows you to weather life's storms and emerge not just intact, but transformed and wiser. It's not about never facing hardship. After all, who among us hasn't encountered loss, disappointment, or unexpected change? Rather, it's the art of bending without breaking, of viewing setbacks as temporary detours rather than dead ends. In a world that often feels increasingly unpredictable, especially as we age and confront health concerns, career shifts, or family dynamics, resilience becomes our anchor. It fosters emotional stability, reduces stress, and opens doors to new opportunities by teaching us that failure is merely feedback. Without it, we risk stagnation. With it, we unlock growth. Picture Sarah, a 55-year-old schoolteacher from a small town in Ohio, U.S. For decades, she poured her heart into educating young minds, finding joy in those aha moments in the classroom. But when an economic recession hit, her school district faced budget cuts, and she was laid off unexpectedly. The blow was devastating. Financial worries mounted, and self-doubt crept in, whispering that her best years were behind her. Yet, Sarah didn't retreat into bitterness. Instead, she drew on her resilience, volunteering at a local community center where she tutored underprivileged kids for free. This not only kept her skills sharp, but reignited her passion. Over time, she adapted her lessons for online platforms, eventually launching her own virtual tutoring service that catered to homeschooling families across the country. Today, at 60, Sarah's business thrives, and she often shares how that painful layoff was a catalyst for a more flexible, fulfilling career. Her story illustrates that resilience is innate. It's a muscle we build through small, consistent acts of courage, reminding us that every challenge holds a potential for rebirth and deeper purpose. Trait 2, perseverance. Perseverance is a steadfast commitment to your goals, the dogged determination to keep moving forward even when the path is long, arduous, and dotted with obstacles. It's the difference between those who dream and those who do, embodying the philosophy that success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. As we enter our later years, perseverance helps combat the complacency that can set in after routine careers or family-raising phases, pushing us to pursue passions we've long deferred. It builds character, enhances self-esteem, and often leads to breakthroughs that seem impossible at the outset. Consider the marathon as a metaphor. It's not the sprinter's burst, but the enduring pace that wins the race. Now, let's meet Tom, a 60-year-old accountant from Manchester, UK, who had always harbored a secret dream of writing a novel. Amidst balancing a demanding job, raising 3 kids, and caring for aging parents, he scribbled notes in stolen moments but never committed fully. Retirement loomed, and with it, a sense of unfulfilled potential. At 58, Tom decided enough was enough. He set a simple rule: write 1 page a day, no excuses. Mornings before work, evenings after dinner. He persisted through writer's block, family interruptions, and initial rejections from publishers that stung deeply. There were days he wanted to quit, questioning if it was too late, but perseverance prevailed. By 65, his historical fiction novel, drawing from his own family's wartime stories, not only got published but climbed bestseller lists in the UK. Tom's Tale teaches us that perseverance isn't about grand gestures. It's the accumulation of daily disciplines that compound over time, turning whispers of what if into resounding achievements. Trait 3. Vision. Vision is the ability to see beyond the immediate horizon, to craft a compelling picture of the future that inspires action and direction. It's like holding a compass in a foggy sea, guiding decisions and motivating through uncertainty. For those of us in midlife and beyond, vision reignites purpose, helping us redefine success not by societal standards but by personal fulfillment, perhaps shifting from career ladders to legacy building. Envision an artist standing before a blank canvas, brush in hand, already seeing the vibrant masterpiece within. That's the essence. Take Eleanor, a 52-year-old nurse from Sydney, Australia, who spent years in bustling hospitals, witnessing the isolation many elderly patients face post-discharge. She envisioned a community hub where seniors could gather for health workshops, social events, and support groups. Skeptics dismissed it as idealistic, especially given her full-time job and family commitments. But Eleanor's vision was crystal clear. She sketched detailed plans, researched funding grants, and rallied neighbors through local meetings. Starting small with backyard gatherings, it grew into a funded center serving hundreds. Now, at 58, Eleanor leads it part-time, her vision not only improving lives, but enriching her own with a profound sense of contribution. This shows how a strong vision acts as a beacon, aligning efforts and attracting allies to make the improbable possible. Trait 4. Discipline. Discipline is a deliberate choice to prioritize long-term rewards over immediate gratifications, forging habits that serve your higher goals. It's the backbone of consistency, turning aspirations into realities by bridging the gap between intention and execution. In our 50s and older, discipline counters the temptations of comfort zones, promoting health, productivity, and personal mastery. Think of it as tending a garden. Daily watering, weeding, and pruning yield bountiful harvests. Robert, a 58-year-old engineer from Texas, U.S., faced a wake-up call with a mild heart scare. Overweight and sedentary from desk-bound years, he knew change was needed but struggled with motivation. Discipline kicked in when he committed to a morning routine, a 30-minute walk, rain or shine, followed by healthy meal prep. He tracked progress in a journal, celebrating small wins like fitting into old clothes. Over months, not only did his health improve, losing weight and gaining energy, but this discipline spilled into his work, where he tackled delayed projects with renewed focus, earning a promotion. Robert's experience underscores that discipline isn't punishment. It's self-care, creating a ripple effect of positive change across life's domains. Trait 5. Curiosity. Curiosity is a spark that keeps the mind vibrant, prompting endless questions and explorations that fuel innovation and joy. It's the antidote to routine's dullness, encouraging lifelong discovery and adaptability. As we age, curiosity combats mental stagnation, enhancing cognitive health and opening new avenues for connection and creativity. Recall the wide-eyed wonder of a child discovering the world. That's curiosity's pure form. Linda, a 62-year-old retiree from London, UK, felt adrift after leaving her administrative job. Boredom set in until she stumbled upon a community art class advertisement. Out of sheer curiosity, she enrolled, despite no prior experience. What began as doodles evolved into passionate painting sessions. She experimented with styles, visited galleries, and even joined online forums. Her curiosity led to local exhibitions, where her work sold, forging friendships and a sense of accomplishment. Linda's story reveals how curiosity transforms retirement from mere existence to exhilarating adventure, proving it's never too late to explore uncharted territories of the self. Trait 6. Empathy. Empathy is a profound capacity to step into another's shoes, understanding their feelings and perspectives to build genuine connections. It fosters compassion, resolves conflicts, and enhances leadership by creating supportive environments. For middle-aged adults, empathy deepens relationships, whether in family, work, or community, leading to more harmonious and enriching interactions. It's the invisible bridge that links hearts across divides. James, a 57-year-old manager in a Melbourne, Australia, manufacturing firm, noticed rising tensions in his team amid restructuring. Instead of authoritative dictates, he practiced empathy. One-on-one chats where he listened actively, acknowledging fears without judgment. This uncovered underlying issues like workload stress, which he addressed through flexible schedules. The result? Team morale soared, productivity spiked, and James was promoted for his people-centered approach. His example highlights empathy's power. It not only heals divides, but amplifies collective success, making us better partners, parents, and leaders. Trait 7. Integrity. Integrity is the unwavering alignment of actions with core values, even in solitude or under pressure. It's the bedrock of trust, self-respect, and enduring reputation. In a fast-paced world of shortcuts, integrity ensures authenticity, guiding ethical decisions that yield long-term peace. Like a majestic oak rooted deeply, standing firm against gales. Sophia, a 54-year-old business owner in California, U.S., faced a lucrative but ethically dubious deal, partnering with a supplier known for cutting corners on safety. Temptation loomed amid financial strains, but integrity prevailed. She declined, opting instead to source from reputable vendors, even at higher costs. Word spread of her principles, attracting ethical clients and loyal employees. Her business flourished sustainably, and Sophia sleeps soundly knowing her success is built on solid ground. This trait reminds us that integrity isn't just right, it's rewarding, fostering a legacy of honor. Trait 8. Adaptability. Adaptability is the graceful embrace of change, adjusting strategies and mindsets to thrive in evolving circumstances. It's essential for resilience in an era of rapid technological and social shifts, preventing obsolescence and sparking innovation. Visualize a river navigating boulders, flowing onward undeterred. David, a 59-year-old farmer from rural New South Wales, Australia, battled severe droughts that threatened his livelihood. Rather than resist, he adapted, researching online for sustainable irrigation techniques, installing solar-powered systems, and diversifying crops. Challenges arose, learning curve steep, initial investments risky, but his flexibility paid off. The farm not only survived, but became a model for eco-friendly practices, earning grants and community acclaim. David's journey illustrates adaptability's magic. It turns threats into triumphs, ensuring we remain relevant and resilient. Trait 9. Gratitude. Gratitude is the mindful appreciation of life's blessings, shifting focus from lacks to abundances to cultivate positivity and contentment. It enhances well-being, reduces envy, and attracts more goodness by fostering a generous spirit. Like sunlight nurturing growth, gratitude illuminates the soul. Maria, a 61-year-old widow from Birmingham, UK, grappled with profound grief after losing her husband. Loneliness engulfed her until she began a simple gratitude journal, noting 3 things daily, from a warm meal to a kind neighbor's smile. This practice gradually lifted her veil of sorrow, prompting her to volunteer at hospice, where she shared comfort with others in pain. New friendships bloomed, and Maria found renewed purpose. Her story demonstrates gratitude's transformative power. It heals wounds, amplifies joy, and invites abundance into our lives. Trait 10. Leadership. Leadership is a humble art of inspiring others through example, vision, and service. Not about authority, but influence that uplifts communities. It empowers us to leave positive imprints, especially in later years when wisdom abounds. True leaders light paths for others. Henry, a 56-year-old community volunteer in Florida, U.S., saw litter blighting his neighborhood parks. Instead of complaining, he organized weekly cleanups, leading by showing up first with gloves and enthusiasm. His quiet passion inspired families, schools, and local businesses to join, evolving into an annual environmental festival. Henry's leadership didn't seek spotlight. It created change, fostering pride and unity. This trait shows that leadership is accessible to all. It's about stepping up with heart to guide collective progress. Trait 11. Continuous learning. Continuous learning is a commitment to perpetual growth, absorbing new knowledge to stay engaged and capable. It sharpens the mind, adapts to change, and enriches life with fresh perspectives. Like a tree adding annual rings, expanding steadily. Patricia, a 63-year-old librarian from Edinburgh, UK, feared redundancy in a digital age. She enrolled in online courses on digital archiving and social media. Despite initial tech intimidation, applying her learnings, she revamped the library's online presence, hosting virtual story hours that drew global audiences. Mentoring younger staff followed, extending her career joyfully. Patricia's pursuit affirms that learning keeps us vital, turning potential decline into dynamic evolution. Trait 12. Optimism. Optimism is a deliberate choice of hope over despair, viewing challenges as opportunities, and believing in positive outcomes. It fuels motivation, resilience, and health, countering cynicism with empowering energy. It's the guiding light through tunnels of doubt. George, a 65-year-old inventor from Perth, Australia, tinkered with gadgets in his garage for years, facing repeated dismissals from investors. Optimism sustained him. He refined prototypes, envisioning their impact on daily life. Persistence paid off. A mobility aid for seniors gained patents and market success, improving countless lives. George's optimism proves it's not naive. It's a strategic mindset that propels us toward greatness. As we come to the close of this exploration, I invite you to sit with these insights for a moment. Let them settle in your heart like a gentle wave on the shore. Reflect quietly. Which trait stirs something deep within you? Is it the resilience to rise after a fall, the vision to dream anew, or perhaps the optimism to see light in the shadows? You've walked a path rich with experiences, my friend. These traits are tools to shape the chapters ahead into something truly magnificent. Remember, greatness isn't a destination. It's the beautiful unfolding of who you become along the way. Now, I genuinely love to connect with you in the comments below. Share what resonated most. Maybe a personal story of embodying one of these traits, or how you plan to cultivate another. Your words could inspire someone else reading them. If this video has touched you, sparked a thought, or warmed your spirit, please show your support with a like. It means the world. Subscribe to join our growing community of thoughtful seekers, where we'll continue sharing wisdom for life's later blooms. And if you know a friend, family member, or colleague who could use this gentle nudge toward their own greatness, share the video with them. Every connection we make amplifies the ripple of positive change. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending this time with me. Until our next conversation, keep nurturing your inner light. It's brighter than you know.